Hey students, welcome to this week where we are talking about exam 2. So in this video, I wanted to go through the weeks just to kind of grab all the content and talk about some of the important content and also a little bit about how the test will be organized. All right, let's take a look at the weeks we have gone over that connect into test 2. All right, when you look at Blackboard, we're going to go here. And it really starts at week 6. This is our face-to-face week. Now, we didn't have any content for that week. In fact, in that week, we went over some basic introductory stuff that really gets us going to this next section, which is all about understanding supply. So week 7, you're going to have notes from week 6 when we were face-to-face, but week 7 is when we got into something called input analysis. Now, each week, in fact, we'll start with this week, it's got a chapter 4. So you'll want to make sure that you go back and look at these important areas. And content right out of here will directly relate to the exam and the multiple choice format, which will be all online. The next area is I've got a video here that talks about different areas of input use. And then another big part for you is going to be the homework. So when you pull this homework down, you'll be able to show the work, hopefully, that you've already done, and you have that. Now, this is from week 7. I'm going to go back, and then if you look at week 8, we actually had the review of how you do that homework. So this is the homework area right here. And so last week's homework will be right here, and this shows you how to get that work done. All right, also in this week, we had, there's the key right there as well. We also had a homework for input use again. And so it's another area that you want to make sure you look at. And that is going to be all here in week 8. Now let's go back to the home page again, and let's go take a look at week 9. And really week 9 and 10 kind of got combined together as a topic area. There's chapter 5. So chapter 4 we've already looked at. Here's chapter 5. Once again, make sure that you look at that because that's content that will be used in the exam. And then we've got a video here of the week. Hopefully this helps you with the homework again from the last week. An input analysis, and now we're moving into output analysis. And you have a new homework number 10. So week 9 is going to have a video, helps you with last week's homework, and then the new chapter 5 topic. So chapter 4, chapter 5. All right, let's go back to the home page. That was 9 and 10. Week 11, and week 11 had a video about the homework and the key from last week, so you can see exactly what the answers should have been. And then we also had a week about the content. And then we're now had chapter 4, had chapter 5. Now we have chapter 6. And now we're focusing on not input management anymore, but output analysis. And then there's another homework for that week. Now, if we go back to the home page, we are in the current week. I have this work in, and there is your homework key and a video of how I did that last week's homework on average and marginal cost. I have a chapter 7 now. So you got 4, 5, 6, and 7 chapters that you have all plugged in through the weeks. And then I've got a video here for understanding supply, which really covers some main points of this chapter. So you have content for the week. So your exam will be listed here in Blackboard. It will be multiple choice format. It will actually go over 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are the chapters, all the homeworks that related from these weeks. And I think when we look at those weeks, let's go back to your homepage. We are looking at the weeks of, it looks like the week 6, which you had face-to-face notes, but then we're looking at, that began the whole concept of supply, and then week 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we're in this week 12. All right, hopefully this video helps you see the content we have for the week. More information will come out about the test and the due dates through our message system. So make sure that you take a look. I'll probably also add something here in week 12 that talks about that test. But the test will be released for a window of time. Make sure you make plans to get that done. But again, more to come on that. The focus of this was to talk to you about the format of the test and the content. Talk a little bit about the format of the test. The test format will be online, multiple choice exam with some open-ended questions that you have to complete. So you want to make sure that you have enough time. When you take the test, again, the details will come out with the test, but make sure that you have a computer, I would say you should have access to Microsoft Excel. That will help you do some of the work a little faster, but dang sure a calculator as you work your way through. I would say also you take a look at all those notes and maybe even print those off would be a good idea. The notes you've also written yourself would be good. Having those readily available to you will help you with the exam. All right, hopefully this video helps you prepare for our exam 2. Good luck.